Anxiety and depression are not a choice. So when you are thinking like, I have everything going for me right now, I have anything and everything that I could possibly think of that I would even need right now, and then you start questioning yourself, how is it possible for me to even feel depressed when I have all of this happening and I have all of these things? Other people looking in on your life may not be able to comprehend how it is that you can even think these thoughts when you have so much going for you, you have so much around you, just like everything you might even need in life. And it's even more difficult when it comes from within, because if you're like me, I just feel constant guilt, and I'm like, okay, well, I better second guess the validity of everything that I'm thinking and feeling and going through, because if I have all of this, then how is it even possible for me to feel depressed? And how is it even possible for me to get all these dark thoughts around life? And how is it possible for me to be so anxious all the time when I have everything now that I didn't have before? And maybe I already know that I have everything way better off than a lot of people do. So how am I feeling so depressed? And it seriously, it bothers me, because I'm like, okay, if I don't even understand it, how is anyone else gonna understand it? What's even more frustrating is that these people who are looking at you, your life, what you're feeling, what you're dealing with, they're looking at you and they're placing judgment on you for feeling some kind of way when other people have it worse. But they just can't understand why you could even possibly feel this way. They don't understand how you can have any kind of depression when you have so many things that are going for you. Maybe that's the case. And if it is, I'm sure it makes you question yourself too. Like, I have everything I need in life right now. Why am I possibly even thinking this? Well, how is it even possible? Whether it's physical items, whether it's just your life in general, whether it's your family, your friends, your support system, it doesn't matter, because people are always going to say the same thing. They're going to say, at least you have this. There are people out there who don't have that. That has nothing to do with it. I've always been told comments out of just pure ignorance. I've been told things like, well, just be thankful that you don't have some kind of terminal illness. And I've also been told, and this just makes me feel even more guilty all the time, they'll be like, look at what you have in life. How can you possibly be feeling depressed? How can you possibly feel anxious when you have this going for you, when you have this, when you just got this? And it's like, if only it honestly worked that way. But just because someone might have it so-called worse than you, it doesn't make what you're feeling any less valid. It doesn't mean that you're not allowed to struggle at all in life. It doesn't mean that you have to feel guilty for any kind of negative thoughts, feelings, emotions that you may experience. It doesn't make it any less valid at all.